like I said, everyone in this room is riddled with these insights they have that they're not doing yet because they're terrifying. It's terrifying to just like own your sexual masculine identity. I'm a masculine, I like pussy. I like it. You know, and just own it publicly is fucking terrifying. But once you do it, on the other side, you're like, oh my God, I've lived my whole life not acknowledging the most fundamental, basic truth of being a human animal. Like there's, like the only thing that we want more than sex is to not die. Right? That's the only thing we want. Like, and to just pretend that doesn't, so yeah, like if you just be that guy, but don't say it because she's dealing with her sexual shame. And then it's funny because it's right under the surface of every fucking thing that gets said. You know, and you're both trying to like build the social structure necessary for it to be okay for her to say yes when you go, you want to get out of here? Because like from the first fucking moment, she's a yes to that. Right. She's got to figure it out how to rationalize that.
And I've never
later.
actually asked a girl to do that.
When she says no, what it means is not yet.
Right, I keep hearing
You know what I mean?
too.
Like there's this sense of like, well, I still got to figure out a way to justify this. It's a big lesson I learned. It's a great little story. This one changed my life. I was like 18 or 19. I had a girlfriend, and we went to this fraternity party, me, her, and her best friend. And we walk in, and they are the only two girls in the place. And these guys are drunk, and it's like, it's the jock frat. All these guys are like, hey, yo, what's up? And I'm like, holy shit, this feels dangerous, you know? And it really felt dangerous, like they were just so drunk and kind of testosterone-y. So they're playing a drinking game, and they invite her friend to play, and they're totally cheating and doing all this shit so that they can all, like, they're ganging up on her to make her drink, and she's getting drunk. And they're like, she's like, oh my God, I gotta drink, you know, drink, you know, and she's like, oh no, ha, 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 right, and she's drinking. And I'm like, date rape, you know, I'm totally on fucking high alert. And I'm thinking, I'm gonna have to fight my way out of here, and I'm gonna get murdered. That's literally, it appeared like survival to me. You know what I mean? That's how it felt to me. Such a fucking idiot, right? So anyway, I pull my girlfriend aside. I'm like, babe, we gotta get her out of here. And I think if we try and get her out, they're gonna say no, and it's gonna be weird, and they're gonna beat me up. And I'm kind of freaked out. What do? We gotta get her out of here. Can you get her out of here? And then, you know, and she's like, relax, Beavis. She's smarter than every one of those fucking boneheads. If she's getting drunk, it's because she wants to get drunk. She needed her social permission. She needed her social, oh, I was so drunk last night. She needed her social permission, which is not an excuse to go out and get girls drunk and date rape them, right? You know, you see the difference? But the thing is, like, we're humans. We love sex. The women too, they love it. But there's some social permission that has to happen. They don't want to just fuck anyone, because if they did want to fuck everyone, they'd never get out of bed. It's really easy to get laid if you're an attractive woman. You may have noticed, right? They'd never get out of bed, so they have some discernment, right? And they need to justify it to all those little parts of their brain. The animal brain needs to feel some visceral attraction. And by the way, visceral attraction flows from things like social status, from things like inspiration, from things like radical honesty, from things like authenticity, from things like sensitivity, from things like being a great artist, from things like having a great sense of humor, and from things like being passionate. Like, insane attraction comes from that, because you're a guy who she feels inherently capable of not having to be ashamed around. Because when you're ashamed, she's like, oh, God, yeah, I feel that. I hate that feeling about myself. You're bringing that up for me right now. And I want to get laid tonight, and if you hang out too long, I'm not going to be able to fuck anyone in this room because you're making me feel terrible about my sexuality right now by hiding yours.